Good morning. I hope you are all doing well today. Thank you so much for tuning in for our 45-minute gentle flow practice. For gear to have on hand today, I just happen to have my blanket. Feel free to grab whatever gear you would like to have on hand. I'm not sure what we're going to do yet, so we'll just play it by ear. Maybe to have on hand a pillow or a strap if you find that you might like to have a little bit extension through your arms or legs. It's up to you. Either way, welcome. I'm glad you're here. So let's go ahead and start by lying down. As you arrive into your space, I invite for you to allow your gaze to soften. As your gaze begins to soften, draw in a nice big full inhale. Exhale, side away. And we'll do that one more time. Big full breath in. And exhale, side away. And just give yourself permission to notice how you arrive into the space today. Notice those points on your body that make connection with the ground underneath you, the supports underneath you. Notice those areas of the body that are not touching down on the ground. How do those areas feel? Check in with your body as a whole. Notice what you notice. And see if you can observe from a place of compassion. And as you observe from this place of compassion, I invite for you to just notice. Without judgment, without commentary. And from your physical body, gradually draw your attention into the rhythm of your breath. Begin to observe your breath body. And again, just notice the quality of your inhales and exhales without changing anything, without striving for anything in particular. Just observe and notice. Never so intentionally allow your breath to deepen. Begin to let each inhalation gently expand into the bowl of your belly, front to back and side to side. And allow each exhale to create a space of letting go. Create a space of softness. And from your deep belly breaths, ever so gradually allow your inhales to radiate and expand fully into your entire body. And begin to notice how your breath and body respond to one another. With each inhale, allow your breaths to expand fully, begin to weave their way into your joints and muscles, connective tissue, and with each exhale, see if you can give yourself permission to soften into your breath. Soften into your body and just notice how this sensation feels without judgment. And I invite for you to place one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart. And as you begin to find awareness between this connection of your breath and body, I invite for you to hold this idea of truth as we move through our practice. This idea of satya, truth. As we move through our practice today, can you practice from a place of your own genuine inner wisdom? Can you practice from your own place of truth? And gently float both hands to your heart. Maybe your palms touch, maybe your hands just rest upon one another. And from this space around your hands and heart, come into a place of gratitude. And from this place of gratitude, bring to mind one thing that you are grateful for today. We'll hold this gratitude in our hearts as we move through our practice. On your inhale, reach your arms overhead. Lengthen from fingertips to toes. Maybe stretch from side to side, front and back. One more nice big full breath here. And gently hug your knees into your chest. And just allow your hands to soften. Allow your elbows to soften, your hands to soften. So we're not using any gripping to hug our knees in, but everything's just sort of resting as it arrives. And allow your breath to fill your belly space. Find your full three-dimensional breath, and as you do, bring some movement into your knees and hips. Again, without forcing anything, just allow the movement to be within your natural range of motion. And reverse. And gently release, bring your feet to the mat. Just bring your right ankle to your left knee and bring some circles into your ankle. Point and flex your toes. Maybe circle in the other way. And pause for a moment. Reach your arms out to a T. Big full breath in. And gently rock your knees from side to side. Honor your body as it is. Practice from your own place of satya, your own place of truth. Without striving for anything or towards anything. Allow your breath and your own inner wisdom to be your guide. Just another breath or so here. And gently release, bring both feet to the mat and just check in and notice, big full breath. And we'll do the other side. So bring your left ankle to your right knee. Bring some circles into your ankle and toes. Reverse directions. And pause for a moment. Even out your hips and side waist and gently rock your knees from side to side. Find your breath. Allow it to strengthen your movements. Enhance might be a better word. And pause in the center. Big full breath here. And gently release. Bring both feet to the mat. Put your hands by your sides, palms face up. So if you have something, we're going to bring our arms up and down as if we are making snow angels on the ground. So if you have something in that path, just make sure you don't smack into it or knock something over. So on your inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead, making that snow angel action, and as you exhale, release your hands by your sides. We'll do that a couple more times. Inhale, belly, ribs, heart space. Reach your arms up and overhead. And exhale, release, soften your heart, your ribs, your belly. One more time, just like that. Inhale, belly, ribs, heart, arms up overhead. And as you exhale, bring your hands by your side, soften your heart, your ribs, and your belly. Just let your hands touch down by your sides, and with that same action of a three-dimensional breath, as you inhale, press into your feet, lift your hips, breathe into your belly, lift your ribs, breathe into your ribs, lift your shoulder blades, breathe into your heart. Exhale, soften your heart, lower your shoulders, soften your ribs. Exhale, out of your belly, lower your hips. Just a couple more, just like that with your breath. Full three-dimensional breath. Belly, ribs, heart space, and as you do, lift your belly, ribs, and shoulders. Exhale, lower down. One more time. When you touch down, hug your knees into your chest. And use the next breath or so. Make your way to hands and knees. Option to use that blanket underneath your knees for a little bit of support. As you do, allow your knees to check in under your hips, your wrists under your shoulders, or maybe they're forward a step or so, creating a little bit of space through your wrists so the angle isn't quite so intense. However this feels best in your body. And with your breath, bring some movement into your spine. So as you inhale, soften your belly, lift your heart and gaze. Exhale, round your spine to the sky. Gaze towards your belly button. A couple more just like that with your breath. Inhale. And exhale. Option to add some very subtle movement here. So as you inhale, gently draw your hands toward your body, draw your heart slide gently forward. And as you exhale, press your hands away, around your spine to the sky. Just making this a little more dynamic. And pause in center. Draw your toes together, widen your knees as much as is comfortable. Send your hips to your heels, allow your upper body to find that support on the mat underneath you. You can always take your hands underneath your forehead. Find your full three-dimensional breath. Belly, sideways, low back. Just a couple more breaths, just like that. And then reach your fingertips out in front and gently walk them over to the right corner or edge of your mat. As you do, draw your tailbone, your left tailbone back. Find your three-dimensional breath or even your three-part breath here. Breathe into your belly, ribs, and heart space, and as you exhale, soften through your heart, your ribs, and your belly. And a couple more big breaths, just like that. Notice what you notice. And inhale back to center. And walk your hands over to the left corner or edge of your mat. Draw your right tailbone back. Find your three-part breath, belly, ribs, up into your heart space. Exhale, soften your heart, your ribs, and your belly. And gently come back to center. And intentionally let that space between your eyebrows touch down onto the earth, or maybe it touches down onto your hands into a block. That space between our eyebrows is our place of inner wisdom. And just another breath or so, connecting our inner wisdom to the earth, knowing that we will practice from this place of intention. On your inhale, come all the way on to your knees. I will turn sideways so that you can see me. Step your right foot out to the side. Let your left knee and hip be in alignment. And your right leg may be at about more of a 10 o'clock than a 9 o'clock. An option to lift your toes here, or maybe they touch down onto the earth. Doesn't matter, it's up to you. I like to have my toes facing upward. On your inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. And as you exhale, hinge on over to the right. Let your right hand touch down onto your leg. Find your full three-part breath here, belly, ribs, heart space. And as you exhale, come back to center. Inhale, reach through your left fingertips. Let them touch down onto the earth or your pillow or blanket, support whatever you need. And then sweep your right arm up and over, big full 3-part breath. Inhale back to center. One more time, reach through your right fingertips, sweep your left arm up and back to center. Reach through your left fingertips, let your hand touch down, reach your right arm up. Big full breath here. Inhale back to center and bring everything together. Big full breath, just notice what you notice here. And then we'll do the other side. So step your left foot out. This can all be done in a chair, by the way, so if you're using a chair, just know that you can do this very same action. So just allow your right leg to line up with your hip. Left foot out to the side. Big full inhale, sweep your arms. And as you exhale, reach over to the left. Left hand touches down, right arm up and overhead. Big full expansive 3-part breath, belly, ribs, heart space. Exhale back to center. Inhale, reach through your right fingertips. Sweep your left arm up and over. Breathe fully. And back to center on your inhale. Exhale, one more time each side. Reach through your left fingertips. Right arm up and over. Notice your big full breath here. Come back to center last time. Reach through your right fingertips. Left arm up and over. Big full breath. Exhale, back to center. Release, bring everything together. Step your right foot forward and then the other. Make your way to stand. Take all the time and steps you need. And as you get there, roll your shoulders forward. And roll on back. And open and close your hands. Rotate your wrists. Go the other way. And give your hands a shake. Give your elbows a shake, give your shoulders. Maybe gently rock your ribs from side to side, hips side to side. Bring a little bit of movement into your knees and feet. Use a moment, find that place of relative stillness. Reach your hands by your sides. Inhale, sweep your arms and gaze up to the sky. Exhale, lower your hands, lower your chin. Inhale, arms and gaze up. Exhale, release. One more time, big full breath in. Exhale, release. Chin to your chest and just rock your head from side to side. Just pause for a moment in center. Bring your hands together and rub them together. So create a little bit of heat, a little bit of friction. With those warm hands, maybe go ahead and bring your hands to the back side of your neck. Just let your chin be heavy. Just give yourself a little neck massage, a little shoulder massage. Running up and down the sides of your neck, tops of your shoulder blades, the tops of your shoulders. Just another breath or so. Maybe 2. And then just pause. Just notice what you notice here in this space. So if you have your blanket on your mat, go ahead and move it out of the way. I'm going to set mine back there. Stack your feet out nice and wide. On your inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, turn your right toes out. Nice big inhale, reach through your right fingertips, create a nice long right side. Exhale, lower your right hand down, left arm up to the sky. Big full breath. Root through your feet, inhale back to center, and as you exhale, bend your right knee. Big full breath. On your inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky, parallel your feet. Exhale, turn your left toes out, arms to shoulder. Inhale, reach through your left fingertips, nice long left side. Exhale, lower your hand down, right arm. Big, full, beautiful three-part breath, belly, ribs, heart space. And on your inhale, come back to center. Exhale, bend your left knee. Big, full breath here. One more time on each side. Sweep your arms up, parallel your feet. Exhale, turn your right toes out, arms to shoulder. Big full breath in, reach through your right fingertips, create that nice long right side. Lower your right hand down, left arm up to the sky. Big full. Maybe bring a little bit of movement to your head and neck here. Root through your feet, inhale, back to center. Exhale, bend your right knee. Big full breath in. As you exhale, sweep your hands together at your heart. Anjali Mudra, practicing from a place of your own intention, your own inner wisdom. One more full breath here. Exhale, sweep your hands out to shoulder height, then sweep them all the way up to the sky, straighten your leg parallel your feet. Exhale, turn your left toes out, arms to shoulder height. Big full breath in, reach through your fingertips. Exhale, lower your hand down, other arm up to the sky. Find your full breath here. Root through your feet, inhale, back to center, bend your left knee. Breathe fully. Nice big full breath in. Exhale, sweep your hands down, up to your heart. Anjali Mudra. Hands gesture of knowing. Bring everything back to center on your inhale. Sweep your arms up to the sky. Turn your feet at about a 45-degree angle or so. Big full breath in. Exhale, bend your knees, bend your elbows. Goddess pose. Inhale, straighten your legs, reach your arms up. Exhale, bend. One more time. Inhale, reach and stretch. Exhale, bend. Just bring a little bit of movement into your hips and ribs here. Nobody's looking, it's okay. And if they are looking, have them join in. Bring your hands to your knees, find a space of center, big full breath in. And as you exhale, drop your left shoulder to the center. Inhale, lengthen. And drop your right shoulder. One more on each side, inhale. And drop your left shoulder. And inhale. Drop your right shoulder. Root through your feet, inhale, come all the way back to stand. Sweep your arms up to the sky one more time. Exhale, release. step your feet together. Use a moment. Allow your feet to check in under your hips. Shoulders over your hips. Bring your hands to your heart. Shift your weight into your right foot. Still holding that length in your spine, finding your full three-part breath, belly, ribs, heart space. As you do, let your left toes touch down. Option to leave your toes as they are. Maybe they lift. Maybe your left toes come in at your ankle or your calf or above your knee. Wherever they are going to go, try not to bring them directly onto your knee. Breathe fully with purpose. Root through your right foot as you inhale. Sweep your arms up to the sky. Create that length through your whole body. Allow your breath to fuel this posture. Big full inhale, and as you exhale, bring everything back to center. And as you pause here, notice any differences between the two sides. And when you are ready, shift your weight into your left foot. Right toes touch down beside you. Find your full three-part breath, belly, ribs, heart. And an option to stay here. Maybe you lift your right toe. Maybe they come in at your ankle or your calf, or maybe in that space above your knee. Wherever they are going to go, practice from your own place of inner wisdom, your own place of satya. Big full breath, root through your left foot. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. One more full breath in. Now as you exhale, release, bring everything back down to the earth. Bring your hands to your heart. I'm going to shift the position on my mat so that I come to the bow of my mat or the top of my mat. On your inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Big full breath in. Exhale, gently fold forward. Bend your knees nice and deep here. Maybe take your hands to your elbows. Rock out your shoulders, head, and neck. Lower your hands. Nice big full breath in. Three-part breath, belly, ribs, heart space. Then as you exhale, let your hands touch down. Walk your feet back. Keep your hips up nice and high. Find your downward facing dog shape. Just for a breath or so here. Big full inhale. And exhale, let your knees touch down. Swing your legs around to the front. Reach them out nice and long. If you'd like to sit on your blanket or pillow here, you are more than welcome. Allow your legs to reach out nice and long. Keep your right leg extended. We'll tuck our left one in. Option to keep your foot to the inside of your right leg, or maybe it crosses over to the left side or the right side of your right leg. Yeah. Here or here. It's up to you. So on your inhale, lift your shoulders to your ears. As you exhale, let them slide down your back. So keep that length and that opening in your chest. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. And as you exhale, twist to the left. Reach through your fingertips. Create that nice long twist first. And then bring your right hand to your knee, left hand to your side. Allow your torso to make this twist happen without using your hands to crank in any position. Breathe fully. Tap into your three-part breath here, belly, ribs, heart space, and notice how it feels in this space. And on your inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, release. And switch sides, so reach your left leg out nice and long. Tuck your right one in. Option to stay here, or maybe it crosses over your leg. Allow your sit bones to be even on your inhale. Lift your shoulders to your ears. Let them slide down your back. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, twist over to the right. Reach through your fingertips first. Create that length in your upper body, and then exhale, let your hands fall to where they will. So maybe your left hand touches to your knee, right hand by your side. And breathe. Belly, ribs, heart space. Notice how it feels on this side. And just another breath or so. And on your inhale, come back to center, sweep your arms up. Exhale, release. Reach your legs out nice and long in front of you. Let your hands touch down under your shoulders. As you do, press through the soles of your feet. Press into your hands, lengthen from your legs to the crown of your head. And release. Bring the soles of your feet to the mat. And roll all the way on to your back. Walk your heels towards your body. Reach your palms or your fingertips towards your heels. Palms may face down or maybe they face up. It's up to you. With the rhythm of your breath, press into your feet. Find your full three-dimensional breath. Inhale, lift your hips. Lift your ribs. Lift the bottom tips of your shoulder blades. And as you exhale, lower your shoulders, your ribs, and your hips. Do that twice more with your breath. Inhale, belly, ribs, heart space as you lift your hips, ribs, and shoulders. Exhale over. One more time. Gently connect your tailbone to the earth, and as you do, hug your knees in without any force or strain. Big full breath in. Now as you exhale, lower your knees to the right. Reach your left arm out and nice and long. And for just a moment, actively lengthen through your left arm. Draw your knees towards the right side. And then on your exhale, let everything soften. Intentionally notice the difference between effort and ease. Maybe one more time as you inhale, press through, reach through your left fingertips, reach through your knees. And then exhale, soften into the space. And breathe fully. Notice how your three-part breath may feel in this space. And on your inhale, come back to center. Gently hug your knees in. Notice any differences between the two sides of your body. Before shifting to the other side, reach your right arm out nice and long. Exhale, lower your knees to the left. As you inhale, reach through your right fingertips, lengthen through your knees towards the left. Exhale, soften. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, reach and lengthen. And then exhale, soften. Breathe fully. Maybe connect with your three-part breath. Maybe it's a little softer in this space of rest. Just a couple more breaths here. And on your inhale, come back to center. And swing your hands around your hamstrings, reach your heels up to the sky. Use a couple of breaths here to bring the movement, stretch, direction that your body needs in this space. And just a couple more breaths in this supported inversion. Gently release. Bend your knees. Bring the soles of your feet to the earth. And with the next few breaths, bring that movement, stretch, or direction that best completes your practice today. And when you are ready, shift into your integration space. Find your relaxation pose. However it looks for you, still practicing from your place of truth, your own inner wisdom. What does your body need to fully support itself? And as you settle in, as you honor exactly what you need in this time and space, allow your gaze to soften. Draw in a nice big full inhale. As you exhale, sigh it away. Give yourself permission to set aside any intention, set aside any effort that you may have had for your practice. Just allow yourself this time and space to breathe, to integrate, to honor you just as you are. Stay here for just a few more breaths. See if you can allow your focus to soften. As always, this is absolutely your practice. Feel free to stay in this space for as long as you like. In the essence of time, I will guide us through the completion of our practice today. Feel free to pause and join in whenever you are ready. Never so gently allow your breath to deepen. As your breath deepens, begin to let your inhales and exhales create a bit of movement in your body. Honoring exactly what you need in this space. On your inhale, reach your arms overhead, lengthen from fingertips to toes. And as you exhale, hug your knees into your chest. And pause here. Hold gratitude in your heart for your body as perfect as it is. And for this time that you have given yourself today. Gently make your way to a seated position. Sitting on your blanket or pillow, adding whatever support you need in this space. With your hands, I know it's sort of hard to see, but bring your fingertips together so that there's space, almost like you're holding a ball of energy. And let your fingertips rest in your lap and allow your thumbs to sort of face upwards. So you're holding it so it looks just like that. This hand gesture is called Hakini Mudra. Hakini is the goddess of wisdom. So I invite for you to notice how this gesture, this connection to our inner wisdom resonates in your body. Just observe how your practice, both with this hand gesture and your physical practice, breathing practice, the pranayams that we do. Notice how all of this comes together and resonates in your own body. And as you do, notice from a place of your own inner truth, your own inner wisdom. Holding that compassion for yourself, for your practice, and knowing that you brought to your practice exactly what you needed to today. And from this gesture of wisdom, bring your hands together at your heart. this space around your hands and heart, come into a place of gratitude. And from this place of gratitude, bring to mind one more thing that you are grateful for today. On your inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead, palms together. Honor yourself, those around you, and your yoga practice. Exhale, hands to your forehead, that your thoughts may bring peace to yourselves and those around you. To your lips, that your words may bring peace to yourselves and those around you. And to your hearts, that your actions may bring peace to yourselves and those around you. Thank you so much for sharing in this practice with me today. I hope you have a really beautiful rest of your day. The light in me sees and honors the light in each and every one.